Today I'm making easy spice cake with pumpkin in it. So what you're going to need is 2 eggs, a box of spice cake mix, 2 cups of pumpkin, just 100% pumpkin, and 1 cup of brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of butter, a mixing bowl, and I'm going to put it in a bundt pan, but you can put it any pan you want. You can put it in a loaf pan or cupcake pan, whatever. First, we're going to smash the butter up into the sugar. I just have a little hand mixing tool. Just mix the butter in with the sugar a little bit. You don't want it completely smoothed in there. You just want it incorporated with the sugar, not actually mixed thoroughly into the brown sugar. This is going to be our bottom layer before we put the cake mix in, because once the cake is done, we're going to turn it right side up, and this will be sort of like a topping type glaze on top of the cake instead of using icing or anything like that. So once you have that smashed up pretty good, we're going to put it in the bundt pan. Once you have the brown sugar and butter incorporated with each other, we're going to put it in a greased baking pan. I'm using a bundt pan, but you can use whatever kind of pan you wish. We're just going to sprinkle it in the bottom because this is going to be our topping once the cake comes out. And that's it. Don't mash it down or anything, just leave it loose. Now we're going to do our cake mix. It is 1 box of spice cake, 2 eggs, and 2 cups of 100% pumpkin in there. And we're just going to mix it all together till it's nice and creamy. After it is all mixed, we're going to put it in our bundt pan right here that we already greased first, and then put our brown sugar and margarine crumbs in. And we're just going to fill it up with the cake mix. The cake mix in the pan. Then we're just going to smooth it out a little so it's even all the way around. And we're going to bake it on 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. Then once it's done, we're going to flip it over, and you're going to have the brown sugar on the top, and it'll look nice and pretty and really good to eat. Okay, our cake just came out of the oven. We're going to test it. Nothing comes off on the toothpick, so it is done, nice and fluffy. What we're going to do is flip it. You got to make sure that you know how to do this because you don't want to get burnt. So since I have a bundt pan, I can put my hand inside the hole. See, we're just going to flip it right onto there. Now we're going to leave it there for just a couple minutes to make sure all the brown sugar and stuff gets off the pan and onto the cake. Once you flip it over, I'm just going to take a metal spatula and put under it just to lift the cake pan off, because it's, like I said, it's very hot. So I'm going to flip it like that. See how it has like brown sugar glaze on it instead of icing. Then what we're going to do, for a little extra topper, we're going to put a little bit of confectionery sugar on it. You don't have to put confectionery sugar on it if you don't want to. I just think it's an extra little something. I have this handy dandy little shaker. And just shake it all the way around, just to put a little bit powdered sugar on it, just like that. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy your pumpkin spice cake.